What's up, guys? So I'm going into my old high school right now, Vista Ridge High School in Cedar Park, Texas, and everybody seems to be doing a shifting and downshifting tutorial nowadays. I think that's just kind of like the hot motovlogger thing to do right now, and a lot of people are talking about shifting and downshifting, blah blah blah. And I think you people get it. But what people aren't talking about, which they need to be talking about, is how to emergency stop, or how to stop quickly. And that's what I want to try to talk to you guys about today. Because basically, you use downshifting to your advantage to stop quickly. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say here. And so, first of all, I will quickly, just in case you haven't seen every other motovlogger's video on it, I will quickly go over how to downshift. And to downshift, all you have to do is basically, it helps if you know basically what kind of speed you're at in each gear at what RPM. So I know for a fact that in first gear I'm at 30 miles per hour, somewhere around 7,000 RPM or so. Let's see, actually let's test that out. About 6,500 RPM. I'm at 30 miles per hour. So whenever you downshift from second into first and you rev match, you want to rev your engine up to about 7,000 RPMs. So it's at 7,000 when you're at 30 miles per hour and you're downshifting. That's basically what you want to do. So like kind of like this here, really fast. So we're going to go 30 miles per, or 35. Then we're going to slow down to 30 and downshift up to 7,000 RPM here. There you go. So that was up to 7,000 RPM when I downshifted, which means that you're at the right speed for the gear, if that makes sense. But if that doesn't make sense, that was just a really quick thing to do, or a quick tutorial. If you want a more in-depth tutorial, you can either ask me to make one, which I will gladly do, or you can go watch everyone else's that they've already made. But I mean, I'll gladly make you a tutorial on that if you want me to. But anyway, how to downshift to stop quickly, like an emergency stop, is a little bit different. And normally when you have an emergency stop, you're going to be in a higher gear, and you're going to be in somewhere around probably fourth or fifth gear, maybe third gear. And what you want to do is, let's do a little scenario here. We'll do a non-deadly scenario. So let's do this then. Driving up to that green light, you're going about 60-65 miles per hour, you're going, and light turns yellow, and you're like, oh crap, I have to stop, because it's just past the point where you could go through it, but you haven't quite reached it yet, so you should or have to stop. And what you want to do, let's say you're in fourth gear, and you know that if you brake alone, like you are just braking alone, you won't stop in time. You'll go a little bit past the line into the intersection. What you want to do is clutch in, like hold the clutch in while braking. So you want to be on both brakes, not locking your wheels, but you want to be on both brakes. You want to clutch in, downshift 2 gears, so from fourth to second gear. And then what you want to do is while you're braking, very slowly let the clutch out. And what that'll do is put you into the second gear RPMs from 60. And what it'll do is it'll engine brake really hard, and it'll slow your bike down along with your brakes. And the only thing you have to be careful about is letting the clutch out too fast. Because if you let the clutch out too fast, that rear wheel is going to lock up on you. It's going to do one of three things. 1, the rear wheel might lock up. 2, the rear wheel is going to break traction and it's going to start sliding out. Or 3, you are going to engine brake way too hard, and your body's gonna go flying forward, and that's gonna take weight off of the rear wheel, which means it's easier for the rear wheel to break free. Screw that stop sign. Alright guys, I'm back out here at my secret disclosed location that I like to call Condom Circle, because one time I came out here and let me see if they're still here. I came out here and in this cul-de-sac there was like 50 condoms like just spread everywhere. I don't know why, but there were. Oh, there's one. See, there you go. There's one. They were literally just like spread everywhere right here, and it was pretty freaking disgusting, to be honest with you. I left. Don't worry, I left. Can't wait to hear all the comments like, no he didn't, he tried them all on, or something like that. I don't know. So y'all are gonna say something like that. But anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start right here. We're gonna go down yonder way like this, and we're going to get up to a certain speed, probably like 50 miles per hour, and we're going to hit that reflector back there. There's a reflector in the left lane, and we'll hit that reflector, and then from there we're gonna brake, and we're gonna do it, I don't know, we're gonna do it two ways. We're gonna do it the normal way, where you just clutch in and brake the entire time. This reflector right here, by the way, that one. We're gonna do it the normal way, where you just clutch in and brake with both brakes, and we're gonna see how fast we can stop doing that without dumping the bike. And we're going to do it the other way, which is where you downshift and then slowly let the clutch out at the same time. So here we go. And I'm going to do it whenever my front wheel, sorry, misshift. I'm going to do it when my front wheel passes fourth gear at 50. Fourth gear at 50, and brake. Clutch in and brake. Alright, there we go. So we stopped before this last reflector right here, the one that's broken off. So we'll see how far away that was. So we'll do, I don't know how we're going to do this. We'll just do it like this, I guess. So there's the reflector. So from right here until, and we'll do it at like 11 miles per hour or so, or 12 miles per hour, until right here. So that's how long it took us to stop safely without like locking up the rear wheels or, you know, skidding or whatever, stuff like that. So now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it with the double downshift and let the clutch out at the same time, and we're going to see how that works out. Alright, so now we're going to fourth gear 50, and we're going to double downshift and let the clutch out this time. So there you go. So that is how fast you can stop compared to the first time. So here until all the way up here, right there. So that's probably about 20 feet. 20-foot difference right there in between the safely stopping with no engine braking and the safely stopping with engine braking. And that was at 50 miles an hour at fourth gear. So if you're going 60-65 in fourth gear or so, and you do an engine brake instead of just a regular brake, you'll probably be saving yourself about probably 40 feet or so. If you do it to like its full potential, you'll be probably doing 40 feet less stopping distance. So it really helps. Oh, and hey guys, another tip really fast. If you're ever riding into a sunset like I am now, Well, right now I'm kind of riding diagonal to it, but if you're ever riding into a sunset like this up here, like this, keep your RPMs up, like keep your bike in a lower gear. Keep your RPMs up to increase your exhaust volume, or your exhaust pitch, whatever you want to call it. And keep an eye on your mirrors, because it's really hard to see you if people are squinting or the sun's in front of you, because you might blend into the sun because you're so small. So keep watching your mirrors, watch the people behind you so you don't get like rear-ended or whatever. And same thing goes for the other way. If you're going the opposite direction, keep an eye on people pulling out into the road, because they might not see you pulling out or pulling across the road, because they may not see you because looking into the sun. There's an R6 right here, looks like. Ninja 300. Nice. I couldn't tell. See, because I was looking into the sun, I couldn't see what it was. But yeah, going the other way, keep an eye out for people cutting across into your lane, or people pulling out into your lane or whatever. Because looking into the sun, they couldn't see you, or they probably won't see you, so they'll pull out and not even realize that you're there. So that's just another last tip for you guys that I wanted to mention really quickly while I'm riding into the sunset. So peace out, guys.